Welcome back. Danny Fenster was pardoned and freed, but not before spending 6 months in a Myanmar jail. The journalist and Metro Detroit native was arrested at the airport in Myanmar as he was just about to board a flight to come back home to surprise his family in Michigan. Well, now that the ordeal is over, I sat down with him at his parents' home in Huntington Woods to talk about his story.
They were giving you at the time a full medical gown, a hairnet, gloves. I had put everything on and was waiting at the gate to board the flight when a group of maybe 8 or 10 police officers just kind of walked up to the gate and said they were looking for Daniel Jacob Fenster. And yeah, I just kind of looked around and yeah, that's me. I was shocked. And that's when I started realizing this is dragging on and I'm not getting special treatment. This is not the previous government. This is not a government that the United States has any ties, diplomatic relationship with or contact with. I don't think I'm getting treated any differently, and these guys have all been here for several years. And that's when I started to get pretty terrified and pretty demoralized. So they would bring 2 meals a day. So they bring one around 8 a.m. and they bring in this big plastic bucket of, I guess you'd call it a bean soup, but it was just this like salt water with like a few beans. It would be a scramble to get any of the actual beans, first come, first serve. And then an equally large bucket of white rice. And that was every morning. And then every day at around 3 p.m., they would bring a curry that either had a little bit of chicken or a little bit of fish or beans. So those were the 2 meals. Neither were particularly tasty.
Did you ever give any kind of crazy thought to, is there a way for me to escape, or does that not happen?
Constantly.
Oh.
I don't think I ever got anywhere near trying to do that, but I was constant. There was a tall brick wall surrounding our yard, and it wasn't that tall, and I was constantly staring at it. So if I jumped and pushed off of there, I could get this height on the next wall, but I knew right behind that wall was the women's prison. I knew it was not possible, but I was thinking about it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they would bring the food that you order from the commissary, sometimes they would bring them in cardboard boxes. And if I could establish a relationship with the guys who would deliver it, that they would come to me last so the box was empty and I could keep the box, then I had a table. It's amazing how helpful a table is. I had no idea. Just bending over less and organizing things.
Little things.
Yeah. He was in there on some really bizarre circumstances that would never happen in a country with the rule of law. And I'd ask him how he's not so aggravated and frustrated and, about this injustice. And his notions of detachment, and suffering kind of only existing in the mind, were really, really profound. And we walked out on the tarmac, and the Richardson Foundation had a private jet waiting for us.
Best flight of your life?
Oh my God. Best flight of my life, best day of my life. It's bittersweet knowing that I'll never, ever have as good of an afternoon as that.
Amazing, huh? You can watch my entire conversation with Danny Fenster by heading to clickondetroit.com. Have a great week, a very happy 4th of July, and we'll see you next time for Flashpoint.